Welcome back to Modded Minecraft Season 2. We have been doing a lot of work. So, what all have we been working on? Let's see. So, episode 3, we went through and we built the framework of our base, which we have edited a little bit. So, since this episode, or in the past couple of episodes, you might have seen it last episode, but I don't think I addressed it. We have had a thunderstorm. And of course, the reason why you don't build a wood roof on your house is because thunderstorms bring lightning. We've replaced that now with cobblestone. Because the wood roof caught fire. And I'm glad I slept and caught it before it was too bad, because otherwise it could have been really, really bad. The next episode, we went caving. And we've done a couple of other things. The entity creamery we built last episode, some off-screen exploration, some off-screen farming, that kind of thing. Getting us prepared for the next episode. As you can see off screen, we have filled in our maps a little bit more, and I have sort of decided on what I want to do in here with our starter base. But first of all, some things have to change. I like the birchwood up here. The problem is the birchwood is too bright. It needs to be replaced with something else. The oak looks good. The birch, it stands out too much. It's too white against the other darker wood types. So, I am wanting to replace that, and I'm thinking like a gray terracotta or a brown terracotta possibly. I am open to suggestions, however. Before we do that, however, we have to find a badlands, or for that matter, a desert, because I sort of need some glass too. And while I have dug up one of the sandy beaches in that direction, resulting in a ton of sandstone and a little bit of sand, I need a source of sand that is a little bit bigger than the beaches, because I don't want to keep digging up the beaches coming this way. What we can see from the base here, I want to sort of keep as much as we can intact. We will be doing some more terraforming around here in the next couple of episodes as well. But as much as possible, I want to sort of keep this area intact, landscaping wise. It's very pretty. I don't know, I think it really shows off some of the beauty of this world. However, we do need a couple of other biomes, so I am about to cut over to a stream. But we have a couple of things to talk about first. So my streams are current, where my episodes, I don't think this world will actually be, or this episode will actually be updated until next week at the earliest. So my streams and my episodes may be a little bit off, and that is because I do a lot of editing, or I do a lot of recording during the week, and I will edit and do finalizations on the weekends, or my weekend, which is usually Sunday afternoon, Monday, because of my work schedule. Sometimes on Tuesday, depending on if I've got a 3-day weekend or not. But That being said, I am going to more of a weekend focused posting. So these recordings may be Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, where last weekend's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are just getting uploaded while I'm recording this right after that. Whereas the streams are, of course, live. The worlds have already been uploaded, things have already been built. So if you check out the streams, you may see some things before it happens in the episodes, which is why my vlogs will all be staying posted on YouTube as well. And I may go ahead and compile a playlist later on that has them in order of whereabouts that is. I may go ahead and put in some descriptions of whereabout in the episodes it is. However, in our last exploration, we have come across a couple of things. We came across two villages, which we noted in the app. We have gotten some loot from the villages. So, not this one. This is our previous chest that we've already had for a little while. If I go ahead and open up this chest, you can see some of our loot. So we ended up with 4 book and quill. The boat was already ours. Rabbit's foot, 3 iron pickaxes, leather boots, the shears and grass were ours already too. 2 enchanted books, protection 1 and piercing 1. Oh, and we have added a new mod, which, as you can see below the piercing 1, it actually tells us what the enchantment does. That is a mod that is telling us that. We've got a crossbow and an enchanted crossbow, which tells us it has piercing 1 and what it does. A compass, chain, a bow, and a traveler's map to a wooded badlands, which we are going to take with us because I'm hoping it will show us the way to the badlands, and hopefully there will be a desert and an actual full badlands around it. We are going to be taking some paper with us and the extra cartography table. Now we've gotten a ton of apples, some arrows, some bones, a couple of books, 2 bookshelves, bowls, bread, candles, a chest, some coal, cobwebs, some steak, which we will go ahead and be switching out, copper, dandelions, emeralds, the usual loot from a village. And so it was one regular village and one of the reinforced terra length villages that we see from over here. With that being said, so these 2 chests were what we got. We will go ahead and compile them into the regular chests. So grab up all the ores, the food, that kind of thing, real quick. And we have done some mining off camera for some wood as well. Speaking of mining, you can also see we've got a bunch of new ores, which we will be explaining here in a moment before we head off on our adventure. And the rest of these are mainly miscellaneous, so they're going to actually stay up here Though we'll probably be combining them at some point in time. Wrong one. I want that one. So sleep real quick. And at that point in time, we need to go ahead and pick up our paper. I'm going to go ahead and check out these maps. See if while we are headed in that direction, if we can fill any of these up or in. A cartography table, which we already have. And we should have enough paper. And we actually need to make some more paper, which means making some more maps. Which I don't think I can make any more maps. I can make one. I don't have any redstone yet. So, before we begin on that, we will go ahead and head on over here to our mine. Because I did have an epiphany. And I think I figured out our problem. And we now have a mine shaft that shoots all the way to bedrock. It was a close call. I almost drowned. But because we were on the very edge of that aquifer. Ooh, citrine. We did manage to recover pretty easily. Where here is it? It's over here. I went too far down. There we go. Oh no. I seem to have misplaced my mine. Nope, it's right here. I just wasn't far enough up the hill. So, downwards. And downwards again. Okay, so if we go down this way, we ran into the issue down here where we ended up in these infested caves. And because we came down in like the center of a pillar, it's all the way around us. Not much I can do there. But we have a curve up here. And I had the brilliant idea. Why don't we turn that curve? So instead of it being a 180 curve up here, we go straight back down in the reverse direction of our staircase was going. Let's go ahead and make a right turn. We can't go forward because we're running into an aquifer. But if we go this way, I know there's an aquifer there. Just like there's an aquifer there. But can we get below the aquifer? The answer is yes. We had a small bit right here. You can see the gravel. Where we are right about even with the aquifer. It is right above us. And I have had to put a couple of blocks there to stop it. As you can see, there's a single block here. There's a single block there. But we do go down right below it. And using that, we get the very side of a cliff here, which I definitely want to explore because that one looks fun. And we barely miss a lava spot over here. But we do end up here. And I have sort of started setting it up. We will be doing a branch mining stream here in a little while. Probably within the next couple of days. Where we will actually mine up some of this. We have diamonds! But I'm kind of hoping to get an enchanting setup first. With that being said, however, we do have a mine setup sort of started down here that we will be ready to start mining here very, very shortly. But first, I want to focus on building our base. And speaking of which, I have sort of decided what I want our base to be. How I want it to sort of be set up. And that is why we definitely need some more resources that we cannot find right here. So I'm hoping to be able to find a couple of wood types and some other stuff that I can't exactly find here. So, give me one moment. And welcome back to base. So, though I haven't completely decided what all we are going to put down here, I have decided a little bit. So, along this wall, and most likely that wall, on both sides, we will be doing, hopefully, a bulk storage system. And what I mean by bulk storage system is more of a storage silo type deal. If we go ahead and look here in the cobblestone, we've got a full chest there. I've got nearly 2 full chests of dirt. There's just some items that you get 50 million of. And you mine up enough that you're probably not going to use all of them. But it's nice to have a whole bunch of them available for when you're about to do a build, sort of like this. Or like the roof. So, down here is going to be a lot of bulk storage. I haven't decided whether I'm going to do bulk storage on both sides, but at least one side is going to be bulk storage. I'm thinking the other side is probably going to be a item sorter of the rest of it, the decoration blocks at least, that we commonly pick up, but they're not going to be like dirt and cobblestone and deep slate and stone and cobbled deep slate, where we're going to have a ton of it. In this corner over here, I am thinking, and so most of this framework will be going by on the inside. You'll still be able to see it on the outside, but you won't be able to see it so much on the inside. We will be sort of doing a super smelter right here. And from there, I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing in the other 4 corners quite yet. I've got plenty of ideas, but I haven't definitively decided yet. And then upstairs, of course, we have the 2 towers, which one is going to be they're both going to be finished on the inside. One is going to be our room. The other is going to be the enchanting setup. And it's going to be built, that level is going to be more of a house. So there is going to be sort of a kitchen up there, a living room with a fireplace, a couch, and that kind of stuff. I'm going to try my hand at actually making a little bit of a house. And that is going to be that up there. That is going to be this level right here. From there, we're going to have this topmost level here that is all going to be the attic. And that is going to sort of be our... Hey, I need to harvest our tree farm again. So, because I was harvesting wood while we went adventuring, we do have a bit of a tree farm back here. It will not be finalized, it's really just trees planted in a row. But it's easier just to plant a whole bunch of them. I think there's like 30 some trees, a bit more. It's easier to plant a whole bunch of them when you're about to leave and then come back and they're all grown. We've got a bit of a sugarcane farm over here. By no means is this finished. We are going automatic. I haven't gotten any redstone yet though, which is going to be troublesome. Well, I'm going to need to get before we move on. But we have this cobblestone roof, and that is going to be a storage room up there, but it's going to be more of our treasure room. The dragon egg, when we get it, is going to be displayed up there. Any enchanted golden apples that we find is going to be displayed up there. It's going to be more of our treasure vault. I am not dealing with you guys again. I just dealt with this patrol 2 days ago and was very silly and nearly spawned a raid. I am not doing that again. And that is going to be that. Of course, we still need to come out and finish up taking care of the outside of this. I do like the look of these pillars. I like it a awful lot. We have our second entrance to the front up here. But it does certainly need some more. It needs to wrap around. We only have pillars on the front at the moment. And if I'm honest, I'm thinking about taking this level down just a tad. But I don't think that will happen because we've already put in all the work of putting it in this way. So, I do like the wraparound porch though. It will come in handy for a couple of other builds because like I said, this building is, even the shell is by no means finished. What I'm thinking this building is going to end up is it's going to be huge. And it may actually end up being our final base. You have moved on. Hooray. I didn't think they had locked on me. It didn't look like they had. But, in the meantime, it is... I switched that again and it's bothering me. It's like I finally started getting used to it being that way. And then I switched it again. So let's see. What did Badlands have us in the lower right hand corner? This one has us in the upper right hand corner. This one has us in the lower left hand corner, so we can go with that one too. And we're in the other corner for that one. So I don't want this one. I don't want this one. So we've got Hayes Mountain and we've got our other one. So let's see. We're going to go ahead and put one of those back. And so we've got 5 empty maps, which I hope will be enough. A bunch of paper, which we actually, for 5 maps, to fully flesh out 5 maps, I only need 20 pieces of paper. So let's not fill up our inventory of paper. And then, of course, I've also got our 2 travelers map as well. So that will certainly work. We've got a boat. I'm not going to worry about taking our saddle with us. We've got some steak, so I'm not too worried on that front. Which, speaking of, our cow farm is working. It's slow, but it's working. So we will go ahead and grab a little bit more steak. And work on heading out. So, when we come back next episode, these will both be filled in quite a bit more, and we'll have a lot more stories to tell. And we will be working with some of these a little bit more, because on our way down, we did find that, or managed to find 12 carbonado, which don't work exactly like a diamond. I can't make an enchantment table out of them, but they do have the same durability as a diamond, which will certainly help us. We will be looking for some more of those, but we have 12 of them already. We are going to take some emeralds with us. Put our citrine away. Going to go ahead and grab some coal. Put our torches on in there. Put our cobblestone here. And grab half a stack, thereabouts, of that, which should give us more than enough. With that being done, it is time to set off. Thank you for watching this episode of Modded Minecraft. We will see you on the next episode, where hopefully we will have found some of the tools that we are looking, or some of the blocks that we are looking for, and be able to wrap up some building on our house. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next Minecraft day. Have a good one. This is Amethyst64 signing off.